Hey, I'm the World Dev, and today I'll be playtesting One Dumb Wizard, made by Mixel Pixel. I don't know too much about the game, but we will find out together. I did quickly go through the settings. It's minimal. You have the main volume and music, and you have a window mode, which is set to full screen. One thing I do have to say is this cursor is like huge, and it's not very, as you can see, like I'm hitting it much before the cursor actually gets to the button. It just feels weird. But yeah, here are the credits. You can see all the people that worked on the game. A lot. And I guess let's just get started. So these two are coming soon. We have Act 1, The Basement. Get your money. Let's get our money. Okay, WSD for movement. Interface. Open inventory tab. Pause. Escape. Aim with mouse. Cast with left mouse button. Hold left mouse button to continue casting. This is your ward. It can absorb one hit, then recharge. You have two spell slots. Q and R. What are we using E for then? Slot 1 is Q, slot 2 is R, space is blink. Blink is your escape. Blink lets you instantly teleport anywhere in lines of sight. Base cooldown 5 seconds, 5. Base mana cost 5. To cast spells, press the hotkey, then press left mouse button to cast. Alright. Types chest, minor, charms, major, wand cores. Attack chest to open them. What are spells? Learn or destroy. Saplings, wand with shop, buy charms, cores, well, heal 1 HP. Okay, I mean, solid tutorial to have as a baseline for maybe, well, for playtesting. But if you plan on adding this in the actual game, I think it's pretty lacking. I would love, for example, to be able to test out this, because I am a bit confused about this. To cast spells, press the hotkey, then press left mouse button. Do I have to keep holding? Oh, and if I press Q... it's just if I press a button, the cursor disappears. Okay, interesting. But yeah, so I would love to be able to test some of this stuff out. This, I mean, you can learn through the game. It's just this mostly that I would love to test out. Um, but all right. Um, oh, I go into the. Oh, okay. That's just this. We have this. This is the same. I'm gonna actually turn this down a bit, even though I'm not listening to anything, but still. Let's go for crit damage. Area effect spell. Enemies within the AoE will be slowed down to a crawl. 10.0 seconds, mana cost 10. Okay. And what's this? Some kind of... Alright. Alright. Whoa! Okay, I like the blink. What I would like to also see is the amount of time until I get... Well, wait, why can I see his movement? I have a feeling I'm not supposed to be able to see the debug movement. But I'm not sure. Here? Whoa. Whoa, what the hell? I'm just seeing like only that enemy type's debug movement. There's an arrow pointing me where to go. That is nice. So currently I'm pretty confused about what's happening. Okay, so let's try this. Okay. That was actually solid, and it lasted for a while. Okay. Pretty solid, pretty solid. I'd love to see a chest, yeah. An oak wood. What does this mean? I don't want 1 max HP. I'm wondering what this means. On oak wood, minus 0.1 second cooldown. Magnifying glass charm. What was the benefit of this charm? What the hell is this? Oh. I just took damage. I hit nobody with the... Well, it's pretty hard for them to get to me. So this part is just kind of... slow, I guess? Hmm. Whoa, where did he appear from? Ah! I took them. Did I take damage? I'm still on free. Can he shoot through the boxes? No, he can't, but that guy can. Well, not shoot through boxes, but he can shoot me. Whoa. Where did you come from? I'm not sure how that didn't hit me, but alright. More enemies. Whoa. I guess something to think about would be to... So like when you kill that enemy, that his little guy disappears. Okay, so now I have 3 doors to go to. So let's go to this one. Oh, this is one of the things. Alright. I was not expecting that. Plus 25 damage to monsters. God, everything is expensive as hell. And this looks really weird with the cursor being over it the most of the time. Okay, let's get this. Alright. There's something here. Okay, I got oak wood. What the hell? There's so many of them. Yeah, so this is just pretty I'm mostly just staying in one spot and waiting for them to die because I don't have a lot of health. I don't have a lot of damage, but they have a lot of health. Alright, he got destroyed. What? Wait, what? That's it? How much? This was like 12 minutes. Oh, and I can still shoot in the background. Whoa. Okay, give me a sec. Um, I can give a conclusion after the first run, and then I'm going to give another one after the second run. So for the first playthrough, I finished in less than 15 minutes, and that was really surprising because I had no idea that the apple would be the actual end, or that was even my goal to get it. I did want to see, does it say that in... No, okay, so I had no idea that that was going to finish the game. Um, so let's just get into the bad parts of the game. The enemies have so much health and are really simple to dodge. So what that means, let me just quickly... I don't need my... I heal 1 HP. This one is worse than the last one. I don't know what the oak wood does. Oh my god, there's an inventory. Oh my god, I completely forgot that there's an inventory. There's a map. I literally forgot about all of this. I completely forgot about all of it, all of this. Oh my god, okay. So what I was saying is, uh, when you get into a room, it's really simple to... Opa. Of course that I die the first time I do that, but it's really simple to just dodge enemies and not get hit, and then you just shoot at them like this, and that's pretty much everything. And that's pretty much the whole game, and like that would get pretty boring if you ask me, if nothing was happening. Like, he's not much of a threat. I guess the only time he can be a threat is when you're attacking like 4 different types of enemies and there's like 5 of them. That's when they become somewhat of a threat. But even then, I don't really see them as much of a threat, so I don't know. Uh, I mean, it is harder when there's more of them in the room, but that's not because the game becomes difficult, it's just because you have a lot of them that you are supposed to think about, and you are destined to slip up and let one of them damage you then. Also, it's worth mentioning that throughout the whole last run, I got only 1 power. Uh, when I saw that you have like 2 slots for spells, I thought I would be juggling like a bunch of spells most of the time, and that just wasn't the case. uh, I didn't see 1 new spell the whole run, and this time I got this heal spell, which I honestly don't think I'm going to use once in this run, but okay. Uh, and the prices in the witch's shop were really overpriced, like really overpriced. Those 2 elements paired together did leave me feeling like I wanted more out of the game. It was pretty boring and I didn't get to try out too many spells, so definitely more balancing when it comes to all parts of the game, which includes, like I said, damage, enemy health, pricing, and most importantly, the difficulty. The time to kill, especially, I feel could be shorter. I'm not sure how much health they can have currently. I can test that out pretty easily. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 health. Okay, so for each of them, you need to hit them 5 times. What does that mean? If I'm shooting once every... I actually don't know how often I shoot. What? Oh, they do move while I'm here. I thought they don't move while I'm in the stats. Okay, so can I somehow see how often I shoot? No. Cool. I'm going to say every half a second, maybe? Oh, that's not half a second. Oh, there's these guys as well. What? Which have even more health than the other guys. It's okay. Five, 10, 15... 15 health? Really? There's not more health in them? Okay, I got a minor. I guess let's do this one. Just cause... Oh, great, now I do 3 damage to them. What the hell? Yeah, so you see, like, even something like simple as this, like this won't become... it just becomes really boring. Okay, I took something that reduces my damage. Yeah, it's going to take longer to kill them, but it's going to take significantly longer to kill them. Like, the time to kill is... Oh, and he's bugged. He spawned in the wall. Oh, he didn't spawn in the wall. Okay. It's going to... Oh god, there's another one. I know, this enemy type. I wanted to talk about this enemy type. He is just a human, but he's a bit faster. So the whole idea of that enemy is that he's just a bit faster than a regular human. Like, I definitely think we can be a bit more creative when it comes to the enemy types and what they do. Okay, so we have this room that connects with the other room. Let's go here. Let's try to explore as much as we possibly can. Oh, but it's going to take so long. I mean, I can honestly say I'm just waiting for it to end. How do I... What? I can't heal myself. What? Also, how did I not die there? Again. I just can't use the heal spell, I guess. It costs 25 mana, I have 20 by base. So, in other words, I never get enough mana to heal myself. I mean, alright. Oh, and I got another heal. As if the one heal that I had wasn't enough, I got another one. I what do I say here, man? I mean, like, what happens if I... Okay. And now I get attacked by enemies this round. Oh, and I have a range on my attack and the enemy doesn't. That's also fun. I mean, the blink ability is cool. Okay, let's see. And the animation for dying is also really interesting, but... What's this? Okay. So yeah, the time to kill could definitely be much shorter. The difficulty should be increased uh, simply by making the enemies by making more types of enemies, and yeah, by making more types of enemies, but also making some of the enemy types harder and not making them just have a bunch of enemies in one room, but making it something like this enemy does this, that enemy does that. So you have the arrow guy, you have the one that uh, spawns in the flying orbs of enemy, whatever you want to call it. So you could have something. You could have something that works together really well. Maybe you have an enemy that's his whole purpose is just to make one other enemy much stronger, and he chooses always like the strongest enemy or something like that. That could also be a pretty interesting idea. But yeah, I don't really feel like going into another run, as I believe I've seen everything there is to the game, and I can definitely say that it was lacking when it comes to fun and engagement. And I mean, that's okay. That's not to like destroy your hopes. It's just this is normal. You need to work on balancing the game and making the core loop more interesting. The art style was really nice. I like the art style. I'm a huge fan of pixel art, which is something I always say. But I am really a huge fan of pixel art, so I really like how the game looks. I just definitely think you need to work on balancing, and you need to get more enemy types, but you need to give the player more spells, I think, because you give me one spell, I might get another one throughout the run, and that's it. But if I get something useless like I did here, I got the one that gives me 25. That gives me 1 health per 25 mana, which I don't even have at the beginning. But I don't have a choice between that and something else. I have to choose the one that gives me 1 health for 25 mana, which I do not have at the beginning. If I had had 25 mana from the beginning, or if it was 20 mana so I could use it at least once, I would honestly not be so crossed. But because I don't start with the amount of mana that you want uh, the spell to cost, it feels terrible. And the second time I got another spell, I got the same freaking spell. I got the same add 1 health spell, which was not fun. But yeah. I think that's pretty much it for me. Thank you for watching until the end. Thank you for reaching out and letting me playtest the game. And yeah, I'll see you in the next